Alright, we're back with a new deck profile. Elliot here has made Granblue in a, what do you want to say about it?
It's quite retro in nature. The one thing you're going to notice before anything else is that I'm not using Cocytus. I don't think very highly of him.
Why's that?
Okay, here's the thing about Cocytus. He tries to be Garmor. So the thing about trying to be Garmor is that you make a deck very vanilla, and nothing is anywhere near as good at being vanilla as Paladins are.
That's true.
So you just, and not only that, he takes away your counterblasts, he doesn't build soul, he doesn't do any of the things that are integral to the, usual Granblue mechanics, and even 12 crit doesn't really make up for it, so I don't really care for
so
him.
let's go down for a rundown then of what's here and why.
Alright, your guiding zombie. I was using Night Kid for the longest time, but I decided, give him a shot since I hadn't really, and oh my god, I can't believe I never used him before. Just free slipping for, your Cutlass plays, or whatever milling you might need if you don't get the Ruin Shades. It's just quick, easy, no harm done. And since I don't need any, specific card like dedicated Cocytus builds do, I'll take whatever.
Alright. So I noticed these heal triggers here.
What?
Do you do that on purpose or?
Yeah. Because I noticed I had a Rick, so Rick.
No, that's great. Having two different heals. This is what I was gonna do in MLB when Poly comes out and people is like, "Hey, you're cheating! You're using 8 heals."
Hi, Dan.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
So,
it's just so you know who to blame. Then your usual draws and crits.
Oh,
and
this is something.
this set of stands, because Steersman is a really good card. Typically speaking, your odds of running into at least one within the first 3 turns are relatively high. And if you get it in the drop zone, hey, free card when you ride your grade 3.
F and Vanguard.
Alright. On to the grade 1s. See, we got Romario here as usual and the perfect guard.
Yeah, hit your numbers and just keep yourself in the game. Now, usually I was running 4 Samurai back in the day. I came to the realization that I don't really need that many. At most, I'm going to need 1 to, replace Steersman after he comes up. After that, I'd rather have Romarios in my back row. And, even in the worst case scenarios, there are only 3 back row slots. So, 3 Samurai for the 3 back row. Done.
Okay then.
And
And then
Cutlass,
Just to abuse cards to become something, whatever
he's
he
like
wants.
the best luck bird in the game. Because after he does his job, he stops being a pansy. Replace him with a Samurai or with one of these 2 wonders.
Speaking of those, let's go on to the grade 2s. What do we got here? See,
Your 4 Ruin Shade and your 4 Commodore for your sturdy rides and your milling needs.
Of course.
2 Deadly Spirit. Reduced numbers for the same reason as Samurai, really. You don't need that many. There are 2 front row slots, so 2 Deadly Spirits.
And then the one Nightless.
Who has been in here since day 1, basically, because we didn't have enough of these at first. Just sort of threw him in on the fly, and he worked so well that day that I decided to just keep him.
Alright, and then the grade 3s.
4 Baskirk, he does everything. Get your soul, spam your spirits and cutlasses and whatnot, and be big. That's all he needs to do. Nightstorm, your 20k column in the rear guard with, Romario, who also hits 20 with your Baskirk, so that's good. Otherwise, your alternate ride, which is basically Baskirk minus the soul charge, which kind of sucks, but not as much as other things might suck in that situation.
He also
Attacks MLB by himself when the time comes.
He also got dubbed a new nickname when we were playing for quite a while, right?
Oh, yeah. Fencing Master Night Swag.
Good.
He gets the ladies. she shows up.
Oh, excellent.
And then the last grade 3.
Can you say what you call him?
You know what he is. You know what he
He's
does.
the awesome black man.
There you go.
Now, this card generally gets a lot of hate, and I never really understood why, because in terms of, Granblue getting pluses, they're pretty few and far between, and call it to the rear guard, you have your +1. No real charge.
Yeah, not much kind less in deck, and then you can just make it a spirit with Soul Blast with Vesper.
You got your Samurais, or your Deadly Spirits, or your Night Mist to replace him, turn him into a shield, while also getting back whatever you need to beat the face in. Or if your field's, really bad, get your Cutlass. This is your ace in the hole move against decks like Kagero that like to kill all your stuff. And yeah, he's really economical because nothing else is really using the Counterblast that much in the deck.
Alright, well, very interesting build. Should probably try to see it in action at some point then.
Oh yeah, gonna use it this weekend, so we'll see what happens.
Yep.
If it's anything like the first time, no one's gonna know what hit him, and it's just gonna clean sweep the place.
Alright, and any final thoughts?
This is how Granblue works. Don't try to vanilla beat your way through things.
How about you, random person?
Yeah, I just really like his build. Just do whatever you want with it.
Alright, well, there you have it.